Greetings, Gemini, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. Hi, I hope you're doing well, and I want to thank all of my Geminis out there who subscribe to my channel, and I really appreciate that, helping the channel grow. And to my new friends, welcome. And if you like the way I read and this resonates, I invite you to subscribe. That way you get these daily readings I put out for the collective. And let's jump right in and get the theme of the reading today for my Gemini. And this is from the Water Oracle. And what is the watery realm wanting to speak to Gemini about? This is she who flows. Well, there could be this energy of a woman around you, whether you're a man or a woman, but you're feeling her flow around you. That energy of flow, of receptivity, ease, being open to change, and going with the flow of life. That's the theme, and we're going to see how to jump right in those waters and what it is that the tarot wants you to know about this flow, this ease, as we move into the reading. And I invite you, Gemini, to bring your own question, concern, or just a curiosity, so that way you are the personal reader and you see each card as a portal into your own question. And this is you, a judgment. A judgment call is needing to be made. You're seeing a reflection of something about a soul partnership or some element of yourself that has wanting to go and unite in a deeper way. I see this as a spiritual calling in some deep way. And if you're not spiritual in that way, there's a wake-up call, something you need to listen to, Gemini, very deeply, about looking at your conscience, and let your conscience be your guide about this question you brought here. And what challenges this is the Emperor. Wow, well, what challenges this is this howling sense of your own power wanting to come out, wanting to be recognized by you, by your own authority, and claiming your own life. And the judgment call is like standing up for that truth, your own power, your own structure, commanding the situation and knowing you can do that and take the power over the situation, take control. And that is what the judgment call is being made, is asking you, is challenging. The boss is challenging this wake-up call. Your power and authority to command your life is challenging or being challenged by a wake-up call to look at yourself, to look at your past behavior or your situation. And there is the Ten of Pentacles at the foundation. That is saying that there's a legacy. This has to do with old money. And this Emperor has to do with a family legacy, an inheritance coming, some shared money within a family. Or you could be having a wake-up call to this patriarchal figure that is connected to this establishment, this way of being, this way of believing, this structure that has created a kind of a larger world, because the legacy goes through generations. And there is the Four of Cups in the recent past. Well, you have, maybe in the recent past, you have been having to kind of sit patiently, look quietly, or go reflective about a relationship. And you've been kind of in the doldrums, kind of stuck, going around in these small waters around these feelings about relationships, how they've gone, disappointments, and not kind of feeling real energized about other people right now, or connecting to others, withdrawn, closed off. Even there's offerings from your spirit about these feelings that might be coming up, and you could take that and regroup and get back into the flow of connections with others with ease, and this she who flows being more in the flow. is what it's saying, that you kind of got stuck here, but that was in the recent past. And the Hierophant is here because it's saying that this judgment call has something to do with waking up to as above, so below, that there is a higher power over that rules over our lives. That when we're in this matrix, we think, well, that this is all there is. And so we try to establish whatever this foundation is by being the emperor, by being the ruler, by being the leader, the boss, in control. But you're having to look at this recently, in the past, about how this makes you feel. Is this what you want? Is this how you want things to go? Are you kind of feeling stuck, bored, apathetic? And then you've got this wake-up call where the Hierophant is above that, looking down. Someone that you could talk to, a minister, a priest, a rabbi, a person who's deeply connected to their own spiritual nature. But that is coming up. And love is at the what's coming right now on the horizon. Could be coming right now, today, for you, Gemini. But this feeling of love, self-love, a new understanding of love because of this Hierophant, because you've understood that there are spiritual laws, and that love of God is the deep underpinning of all of our wealth, but also of that feeling of love, of support, of spiritual nourishment. And you are seeing yourself as someone who's reliable, has worked hard physically in the world, and the world is the reliable 3D, where you do the practical things and bring it down to earth, step by step, are not afraid to work in the world. And the environment is also, there's a lot of accumulation of wealth around you. You might be dealing with the situation where the environment is, there's a lot of abundance, there's a lot of independence within your environment. And or the relationships you have, the people are very independent and independently wealthy and enjoying the grace and ease of a lot of abundance to do luxurious things such as travel and have beautiful gardens and second homes or whatever. But that is how you're seeing your environment. And the hope and fear is this nightmare. The hope is that you'll be caught up in this nightmare you can't get out of. This wake-up call, this judgment that you're coming to in this, and you are saying, well, I have been reliable. The way I've done it has been worked. I've been loyal to that. And it's brought in my environment and my situation and the people I'm dealing with a lot of abundance, a lot of wealth. But there's something that you're worried about, that you're fearful of, that you're frightened about. It could have to do with the Hierophant, this wake-up call to this judgment at the end of times, that image of the judgment call, where our souls are weighed before God. Maybe that's frightening the Gemini right out there. But it's saying that to look at that, look at the way you're thinking about your power and this judgment call, because that is very important as this hope and fear, to understand what it is that is keeping you in this nightmare, in this ongoing cycle of worry, of depression, of a low-grade energy, that you kind of get stuck in these negative thoughts. And the advice is the Empress. Well, wow, you have both the Emperor and the Empress, the divine consort. And this Empress energy is bringing in this ability to love and give love, that abundance, that creation within you, to bring forth this energy, this love, to bring forth this renewal, this sense of beauty and luxury around you, and productivity and growth, that will heal this fear or will help you face this fear, this nurturing mother, and then the emperor father. So you got the divine parental couple here. It could be having something to do with the parents and that love of them, and the Hierophant Gemini that's above that, that is somehow connecting you to your deep ancestral beliefs and values and religious values. And then you've got this establishment of wealth at the foundation. So a very interesting reading for Gemini. And let's get some clarity on why this judgment. What are you having to wake up to? What is this, a new life that's being presented to you that you have to really face something, earth and ground? Well, as you go into this meditation and really sit with the earth, and that allows us this space to bring that awakening down, whatever this is you're needing to look at, that you're hearing. You need to listen deeply. And the emperor is cut the cords. Well, the emperor is the challenge to earthing and grounding, is the challenge to being this wake-up call. And so, Gemini, it's time to cut the cords, to sever a relationship, to look at it for what it is and say, I've had enough of this. And I'm cutting the cords, because that judgment, I'm sitting and earthing and grounding and cutting the cords. And this legacy, this inheritance at the foundation has brought this joy and contentment. That you will get that joy and contentment from this legacy you're building, Gemini, when you cut the cord on something that is controlling the power source. You cut the cord on the power source. And you're having a learning experience in the recent past. Something came up that was illuminated for you when you meditated on your feelings, on your values, on maybe you were thinking over a relationship, and you came to a recognition of that through a learning experience. And that Hierophant is there because you've got a guardian angel, Gemini, that's wanting to bring this higher wisdom down to you, this connection to your source through prayer and meditation, speaking to someone who you value, their opinion on a higher, the connection between the heavens and the earth. And you're going to ask and receive. Right now is coming this love. Ask and receive this divine love, this new love, this spiritual love, this love of yourself. And you've been reliable, but now it's time to have ease and grace. You've worked hard, step by step, building and establishing yourself, but now it's time for ease and grace, and this is ease too, being open. So being at ease is very important right now, Gemini, for you. And this culmination is because you said yes to the environment, to something in your environment, Gemini, that has a lot of independent wealth and luxury and pleasure. And you're saying yes to that. Yes to the person in your environment, or yes to the people you're dealing with. And the fear is, out of this nightmare, expect miracles. To really wake up to this. That's what the wake-up call is. The judgment is saying your hope and fear is you'll wake up from this fear, this nightmare, this worry, this feeling like you're not safe or you're not secure, or that, mentally you're not balanced. And the Empress is here because of saying no. Well, you're going to say no to whatever this Empress is, this female figure at the crown. That is your advice, is to say no to whatever the shadow side of the Empress is, which is can be the seductive mother that is just all encompassing and leads to kind of a narcissistic abuse of the child. But you've got a guardian angel, but you're saying no to that. You're saying no to whatever that negative polarity, because you've got the king, the emperor, and you're cutting the cords with the emperor. And you're saying no to the mother, to the empress. So you might need to really think about those polarities within your life and within yourself, the emperor and empress within you. And that's what I have for you today, Gemini. And let's get one card from our angel aura oracles to see what it is that is your take-home message. You've got this ease and flow and with life, but you're going to have to cut the cords with some boss, with some emperor, with some power structure. And you're also going to have to say no to any negative form of the negative mother, the engulfing mother, the abandoning mother. And come to divine magic. 19 could be an important number. But it's saying that Gemini, as you work through this, and the advice is to say no, then you will realize your wishes, goals, dreams, and accomplishments. And that's what's coming in all of these different forms. From that spiritual Holy Spirit down to the wishing well, to money, to the ability to feel loved, to speak your truth. And that's what I have for Gemini. And if you like the way I read, please subscribe. And to all my new viewers, thank you so much for your subscriptions. And you know I love you, Gemini, and we're in this interconnected field, learning and growing to say no to what doesn't serve us and to claim that new awakening and to ask and receive. And so it is. See you next time. Bye-bye.